Hi and welcome to my kitchen. I thought I'd bring you into my kitchen today to show you some of the natural cleaning products that I use, how I've swapped out all of the store-bought harsh cleaning products that I used to use, and I've swapped that over to natural, just simple ingredients that are a lot safer for our bodies. So I'm going to show you that today. So today's video is on cleaning product overhaul. You'll notice this month's focus was on detoxing your home. There was a cleaning product overhaul, there was makeup, hair, and skincare, there's air care and natural fragrances, and then there was, I can't remember right now, but if you haven't checked that out yet, it's in the monthly focus section of the membership. So have a look at that, and I wanted to create a video for you as well because I know it's a lot more fun to watch this in video. So if you want the recipes, they're in the ebook. There's also some printables for this week's cleaning product overhaul. If you want to do that, if you want to get some jars, some containers, put stickers, put labels on them, and there's tons of recipes. So I will just go over the main ones that I use here. So I will get started with the main thing that I use is just a regular, like a simple all-purpose cleaner. So I should mention too, I haven't bought pretty much like any cleaning products for a few years now. We don't need the Lysol wipes. Those can actually be harmful, especially for little kids. I'll share with you one quick stat. So we absorb up to 60% of what we put on our skin. So we're not putting most of this on our skin. So inhaling is also equally as harsh on our bodies, but in a different way. But we absorb up to 60% of what we put on our skin. Children's bodies absorb 40 to 50% more than adults. Children are at higher risk for diseases later in their life when exposed to toxins. So not necessarily just what's on your skin, but in the air, what you're touching, what you're breathing in, what you might be putting in your mouth. So this is why we want to swap over. I also don't want to overwhelm you. So if you're finding you just are so busy, you don't have time to like tackle this, you're trying to eat clean, you don't have time to tackle all of this as well. Don't stress about it. Just sort of wait until you're in that space that you are wanting to switch things over. So maybe in May you want to do like a spring cleaning. You're kind of in that mode where you want to clean up, or maybe you're out of the cleaning product you normally use. Then maybe you'll flip open click open, I guess, the ebook and make up one of these recipes. So I'll start with the simplest one. The one that I use the most is an all-purpose cleaner. So that is simply just vinegar and water. So typically I do, like, don't worry about measuring. Typically I'll do 1-to-1 ratio of vinegar and water. And I use this especially after I've been cutting up chicken or anything like that I really want to make sure it gets, the bacteria gets cleaned up. I'll spray that and I'll wipe it with a paper towel and then throw that out. So I will just top this up with water. And you can also add in a little squirt of dish soap too, and then if you do that, shake it up. I generally just do the vinegar and water, and it works fairly well. So that is right there, that's your all-purpose cleaner. Probably cost you a couple pennies. So I will also use this. So we're talking mostly about kitchens right now, I guess cleaning products in general. So I use this in the kitchen, on my counters so often. So I keep it under my kitchen sink so it's accessible. I also use this in my bathrooms as part of my bathroom cleaning. So I will do, I actually use this as a replacement for Windex. So I'll do that for my windows and my mirrors, and I also use this for my bathroom sink, my kitchen sink, yeah, dusting, like tabletops, things like that. So you can use this for a lot of stuff. And I actually just bought, I thought this was a little bit bigger, I bought it on Superstore Click and Collect, and they didn't have an image of it, but this is kind of cute. I'm going to fill it with the all-purpose cleaner, and I'm just going to keep it in my bathroom. Maybe it'll help me to keep my bathroom a little bit cleaner. And paper towel or the Norwex cloth, I'll keep in there. So that's another thing too, is keep it easy for yourself. Maybe you can make a little container with all of with your baking soda, with your all-purpose cleaner, with your soap, things like that, so that it's easy to clean up. So that's actually one of my goals. Okay, so we've covered the all-purpose cleaner. Scrubs, so natural scrubs. So we don't need Comet, or I'm not even sure what else is on the market for scrubbing, or like bath, I don't know what they're called, but like the bathtub scrubber things. You don't need that. So what I use, and it works really well, all you need is, so baking soda, I've got it in a little jar just for cleaning. This is my cleaning baking soda. So we'll talk first about kitchen sinks. If you want to give your kitchen sink a really good cleaning, you've got some gunk on there. Sometimes if I just want to give it a quick wipe, I'll just do this and spray that, wipe it with a cloth or a paper towel and give it a rinse. But if it's kind of looking kind of gunky, I want to get it like nice and shiny again, then I will sprinkle on some baking soda. It doesn't matter how much you do, just a sprinkle all around. And then I will actually do, usually like any soap works, hand soap or dish soap. Actually, dish soap is probably ideal. Or this, I'll talk a little bit more about this, Dr. Bronner's Castile soap. You can get it unscented, or you get different scents. This one is the almond scent, mostly just because I love the smell of it. So for a kitchen sink, you would sprinkle on some baking soda, then drizzle on, just around in your sink, some sort of soap. And then you will get, if it's kind of grungy, I'll just get a paper towel, and then I just scrub. And that's really all you need. It gives it like a nice shine. It really cleans it up well. The baking soda is not going to scratch the surface. You can also do that. That works really well in bathtubs. So if you've got sort of that, maybe in the bottom of the shower, this happens to us, we get that sort of stain or that film kind of stuck on there. And just vinegar and a cloth doesn't really take it off. So you need some sort of scrubbing. So this is so good for that. You don't need anything else. So the same idea. Sprinkle of baking soda just kind of around in your the bottom of your shower or your bathtub, and then a little squirt or drizzle of some sort of soap, and then it works like a really nice scrubber. That's all you need is hot soapy water and baking soda. So you do need a little bit of soap. So usually I do just drizzle on a little bit of soap on there, or a little squirt. And that, because I used to use the actual stovetop cleaner, but this seems to work well, and the baking soda doesn't scratch it either. So you can do that. For floors, I use, if I want just a quick like daily, I'll be honest, I don't clean my floors daily. I should. So if I just need to do like a quick cleaning and it's not too bad, then I'll use this. This one is a Veleda, I think. There's different brands. And I just put in the same thing, the vinegar and water. And then this just sticks on it, and then I throw it in the wash. So that works well for us. And then if I want to give it maybe once a month or once every couple months, give it a really deep cleaning. This is a steam cleaner. Let's see if I can find the brand. A Shark brand steam cleaner, and it's got similar thing, and both of these work really well. I did talk a little bit about for cutting boards, to clean them. All I do is, and I don't do this all the time, but if I want to give it a really good cleaning, maybe I cut some chicken or something on it, then I will do this deep cleaning of my cutting board. I do have actually a separate cutting board that I keep for chicken, just to be extra safe. But this is an idea if you want to give it a good cleaning. So I cut a lemon in half, and I will sprinkle on some salt that acts as a scrubber. And then just with the lemon cut in half, I just scrub it with the lemon, and then throw that lemon out after, which I probably don't have to even say. There is a Goo-Gone recipe, like a more natural Goo-Gone recipe. What I've actually been using lately, because I've got a lemon essential oil in my kitchen, is just this. So if you haven't tried this, you have to, especially if you have some lemon essential oil on hand. If you've got, when you buy picture frames and it's got that sticker, which is so annoying, I don't know why they can't make those stickers come off easier. Just put on a paper towel or directly on the glass or whatever it is. Put a drop or two directly on there. Grab a piece of paper towel, wipe it. It comes off so easily. So sometimes I would put a little bit of coconut oil if that's not working real good, and then do the lemon, but usually this works really well. But if you don't have lemon essential oil, there is a recipe in the ebook. And speaking of essential oils, any of the cleaning products, you can add a few drops of essential oil to it just to add some nice smell. Some of them are also antibacterial too, so that will help with that. This is mainly all I have to get my house clean. So it's sort of freeing not having to buy all of the products anymore. You know, you've just got the super cheap baking soda, table salt as a scrubber, vinegar is so cheap. And so for laundry detergent, there is a recipe in the ebook, and I've used it for a couple years, and it's worked all right. It's not the best, so it is a lot safer, a lot more natural. It's fairly cheap. So I will mention too that this is the way that I go for the most part. If anybody is wondering about the Norwex or the essential oil companies, they do have products as well. I've looked into those, and they're all really safe, and it sounds like they're really they work really well. So go for that too. If you have Norwex, you like those products, keep using those because they're great. And one of our members actually has access to, I think she is able to send out or mail out or order Norwex for you. So get a hold of Tracy if you do want to get any Norwex items. So I've got a few cloths and things like that, and I find that it works really well too. So I just wanted to give you a couple ideas on just the simple ways to clean up your house, simple and cheap. So hopefully you enjoyed this, and I will come back with another video on probably my skincare, hair care, things like that. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.